Hello everyone, I'm Lena from imoo. Today I want to introduce you our new watches, and I actually want to start with the story of it, because I personally was really impressed when I knew the story of the brand, and I felt, well, this story is actually really heartwarming, and when you understand when people do this with great care of kids. And when I first time heard about these watches, I was like, oh, that's like another brand who is trying to create something to earn money and stuff like that. But after that, I found out that this story is actually not only about earning money. This story is about love of a father who really wanted his kid to be happy, and also he wanted his kid to be safe. So after that, he started after the idea that he actually wants to present something nice to his kid, he understood that there is nothing his kid would be happy about, because, like, modern world, we have everything we want to have. And also he was a really caring parent, so he started to think what could be useful and also be fun for the kid to play. And he started to create the watches with his friends. He was actually an engineer, electronics engineer, so he tried his best, and after that they created imoo watches with a lot of functions for kids to play, and a lot of functions for parents to take care of a kid, including, for example, the location control and some video calls. Actually, for example, this watch is Z7. It has 2 cameras, so you can call your kid, and you can use the back camera and the front camera as well. So you can see where the kid is, if everything is fine, or maybe you can also see the location, and you can feel so not worried about him or her, right? When it comes to parenting, you probably will be always you probably will be always worried about your kid, but with these watches, you can have a chance to see where your baby is. Also, it's not only for the daily use, like when your kid goes to school. Some kids are going to school by themselves, and parents are worried and they want to see where they are. So they actually probably great one, they always could control or where my baby is, watching on the phone the location and probably calling. And this is not about supervision or control, it's more about love. Also, when the child is traveling somewhere, maybe summer camp, or maybe on holidays with grandma and grandpa, or with friends, parents can, sometimes my brother, where it might be not really okay to call to the kid because the kid is busy. Maybe they're having some fun in the pool. Oh, by the way, about the pool, the watches you can use under the water, and you can actually call. So it's gonna work fine, no problems. You shouldn't be worried about that. So you could pay a lot of money for the watches, and then after that, it's just not waterproof. No, this is not the case. The imoo watches are waterproof, and which really works well for summer holidays when the kid is having some fun at the sea or in a swimming pool. So you can even call and see how great it is, so the kid can share everything with parents while they're working, which is also nice, isn't it? When you're having a probably difficult day and you see your kid is happy, it makes you feel probably like heartwarming. So what else can we say about the Z7 is that Actually, it looks pretty cool, and it's not big and it's not so small, so it really fits here. And when the kid is using it, it wouldn't be like, so probably not so difficult and not so bothering, because I personally believe that it also should be not only about communication, but also comfort. And if it's not nice, it doesn't work well, right? Which is not about our watches. Our watches are working pretty okay. As for the location, yeah, a lot of parents are worrying about that, especially when the kid is little. These watches you can use maybe like when your kid your kid can keep using it till he or she is maybe 12. So the whole elementary school, it will be useful. You don't need to buy a new one every year or stuff like that. So all the features you can keep using, and they're already really, really good. So the dual camera, the location with all of the it all comes with AI, so it all works well, and it never sorry, yeah, it all works well, and it never be outdated and stuff, so you don't need to update it all the time. Also, the watches are quite okay with the battery, so you don't the kid doesn't need to charge it every 2 hours, and after a year or two it still keeps the same, so there is no need to be worried if the kid is probably the kid forgot about that or stuff. Some kids are not really attentive to this, and they love to play, they love to have some fun with friends, and they don't really want to take care of the electronic devices as long as they don't play it, right? So parents literally don't need to control it as well. Parents have a lot of stuff to control, right? And think about these watches are okay with battery, so you can charge it probably once per 2 days or maybe 3 days if the kid doesn't play really really hard on that. But actually, yeah, the kid can play for sure. There are so many features, and one of the best features about the watches that I personally really love, and I would be happy if I was a kid and I could have it, is when you can add friends, a group of friends, or maybe your classmates into the group, just by touching the devices together side by side. So after that, they can be friends on the imoo system, so they can have some video calls or just calls, or they can send messages to each other and some stickers and stuff, and it's really, really fun because thank you, when we're kids and we live in a modern world, we want to keep in touch with our friends. Or maybe it also works with friends from your grandma and grandpa house, who live in faraway cities, so you can see them not only when you have vacations, but you can also contact them when you're having your everyday life. And you can also send the pictures to them, and which is really important is that parents can see what the kid sent, because there is an app of imoo watches on the phone where the parents can see everything the kid is sending and receiving as well. So, well, it's pretty safe, I would say. You can always be sure that your kid is not having troubles with anyone and no one is bothering him or her. I would personally feel so worried, and I guess if I had this app, I would be, it would make my life so easy. So you can also as long as the kid can receive some calls from the, not from the watches, but from the phone, you can do the restriction so the kids will not receive the calls from someone you don't want to. And you can also do it in the app. So literally the kid could receive only the calls from people from the contact list, or the kids can receive the calls only from the group that parents want to do. For example, if you create a group with family members, let's say grandma, grandpa, father, mother, and maybe like a big sister or stuff like that, so the kid will be able to contact them and to receive only their calls as well, which is pretty safe, and you don't need to be worried that there are like, some scam calls or stuff like that, because kids are easy to believe this. Also, now what makes this app nice as well, because when you see it's cool when you can see where your kid is, right? After calling and saying, hey, are you back home? Are you doing your homework and stuff? And the kid saying, yeah, mom, I'm doing that. And after that, you open the location, the tracking, and you see that when your kid is like, having fun somewhere like 300 meters far from home on the playground. Well, sometimes kids do this, right? And there is nothing, so bad about this, but still, it's really nice to know where you can probably call and say, hey, honey, I want you to be back home to have, some snacks and to focus on your homework and stuff. Also, which is, some kids could say, hey, mommy, no, I was home. It's just, the location problem. AI didn't work well this time. But actually, when you come home, like later in the evening, when your kid is already sleeping, or you're having your, like evening time, you can open the app and you can see the tracking for 14 days. So literally you can see where your kid has been for the past 2 weeks. And there will be no way, like if it comes that your kid is doing the same stuff every day, you can actually, probably have a talk with him or her, right?
You can show them the 14 days history track.
Yeah.
Oh.
So here you go with the location, and you can see the history here.
Maybe not.
Oh yeah, there is no history. But anyway, so you can I can show you the map, how it looks like. So literally it's precise, and you can see every building and stuff, and you can understand what place is there if you are not really familiar with the area. So maybe it's a restaurant or a hotel or something like that, which is also really, really nice.
Some days have 27.
Oh, let me see. Maybe there is tracking history for the day before yesterday. Oh, unfortunately no, but maybe we can see later for another watch. But no. So yeah, the kid was staying probably home, so there is no history. Here we go. So you can see where your daughter or son was on Saturday, and you can see the whole tracking, and you can see how, so 8 minutes 12 seconds the kid was moving somewhere, and having probably some maybe that was a ride or a bicycle or stuff like that. And you can also tap here, and you could see the whole way your kid did. Let's see. So here we go. We can see how many meters and how many kilometers what the kid ran, or maybe rode the bike, and they crossed the stadium. So literally it all works really, really, really well.
Here is the time.
And you can see the times. You can see the time spent on the way, and also, oh, the kit actually went pretty far. It was almost 7 kilometers. Not bad, not bad. Maybe the kid was training. And you can also see, look, so the whole world on this app, no matter where you are, you can, maybe your kid is having some holidays abroad, it's not going to be a problem. So you can see everywhere and it will work well as long as your kid was there with the watches. So it is really, really important that your kid actually remembers to take the watches, right? But your kid will love it, really. There are so many features when they can play, and then they can do, and all right. So also there are a few colors of this. You can see these, the ice blue and then the pink one. So probably some kids prefer, well, yeah, maybe some would love this color. And you know what is important? It's not, the colors are not really bright, and it is not like it would be, when you're 12, let's say, and you're still using the watches, and probably at that age you would personally want to have something that suits well to your clothes or maybe to your school bag or stuff. And if it will be like, you know, bright pink color, it wouldn't really look good. Or the blue one. It works well with little kids when they're like, you know, having some colorful clothes and stuff. And when you're already 12 or 10, let's say, you're becoming, well, very soon you will become a teenager, and you probably will start thinking, I don't want to have this anymore. But it wouldn't work with these watches, because when you start using, like when you're 5, and after that, all the time, like, you know, when you're 7 and when you're 10 and you're 12, you will still feel okay with the color, and it actually looks pretty cool, I would say. It doesn't look like, you know, it can become outdated to your next year. So all the time we keep using these kind of watches, and it always looks really nice. As for the summer holidays, let's have a look here. We see the watches are being underwater. So it not only works, it works well. You can also call, and you are not worried about that it will stop working. Which when I was little, I was really, really worried that when I will have fun somewhere, my smart, like, you know, electronic devices will be broken, probably because of the water. And now also, if you're living in a place where it always rains and you can have some showers, you shouldn't be worried about that, because your kit will be okay, and you won't need to buy a new one after, like, you know, after the shower, because the watches are so wet and do not work. No, it's not gonna happen. It will always work. Can I take it out to show it?
Yes.
Can I take it out to show it?
Okay.
So literally, you can see the how it comes out. So it's water. It's not just a picture or something. It's wet, and it still works. So we can have a call there. Let me close this and show you how you can call. Here we go. So literally, you can see the kit is here, and we're trying to call, and it all works. Here. So here you go. You can hear the sound, and you can also see that it all works well. And you can also see, like, you know, here, decline the call. No, mommy, I don't want to talk to you, and stuff like that. All right, so when it comes, you finish the talk and you cancel the call, and you know where your kid is, and you can say, hi. So you send. Your kid will also receive it as well. Here, and you say, where are you? Here it is. So even in the swimming pool, it's gonna work well. What else? I actually, like, what made me feel like I'm interested in the watches is that, and why I would buy it for my kid, is that it is created not with the concept of, I really love the idea of giving some freedom to the kid, but also at the same time, I'm really, really worried. So I feel like if I had the chance to stop bothering my kid with this, parental control and say, hey, where are you? Is everything fine? Are there some strangers around? Do you feel safe? I just can open the app of the watches and see where my kid is. If it is school time and he's at the maybe school playground or somewhere around, I would feel okay, everything is fine, my little honey is okay. And it also will enhance the relationship, the level of relationship. Hey, hello, welcome here. So the relationship between the kid and the parent will be also maybe it's gonna be another level, and you're not bothering the kid, saying where are you, and when you're just trying to believe and also check. So the kid literally believes that mommy or daddy, they're okay with me, I'm pretty old already, I'm a school student, so I have a lot of, responsibilities, but also have a lot of freedom. At the same time, parents are trying to support the idea of that, but they can check. They can check that. Of course, they cannot control where the kid goes, but they can see. At least they can see. Especially, it's really nice that there is 2 weeks history of that. And also, really, what makes me feel really interested in the watches is that the kid, there is as I told you, the camera is not only the front one. Oh, I took a picture. There is not only the front camera, but also the back camera. So the kid, when traveling, could have some pictures like here and there and everywhere, and send it to the family chat or maybe to the group of friends and having, hey guys, are you staying in the city? And I'm here, having some fun at the beach, or maybe I'm, I went to the farm of my grandpa and having some fun with the animals I met here, or I'm on my holidays in the forest, or it's summer camp is really nice and I want to take some pictures with my new friends to maybe next year we will see each other and we can take another picture and we can compare two of them. So which really works well, because kids are growing up seeing when parents are always taking pictures with the phone, like, hey, smile here, hey, say cheese, hey, say hi, and they want to do the same, and they want to feel like they're adults as well. For some kids it's really important. So literally, when they see how the parents do and they want to do the same, they use the watches, and they probably would ask, Mom, I want to have a phone too. They can use the watches. You don't need to take it, and well, the phone is pretty big, isn't it? So for the kid to take it, it's gonna be, maybe it's difficult sometimes, and sometimes I personally don't want to take my phone because I feel like, oh, it's bothering me. I just want to have a walk. I don't want to hold my phone as well. And if I had these kind of watches, I would be probably so happy about this. Maybe I should consider that as well, and buy it not only for my kid but for myself as well. So when you go out, you take a picture, you send it to the parents or to your friends or whatever, and you can share the emotions. Because communication between people, it's always not only about facts, right? It's like, I'm here, I'm there, I just had lunch, I just, woke up. It's also about emotions, right? And when you want to have good relationship with your kid, you need to be concerned about the emotional stability of the kid, and you can also, not you can, but you probably want to be aware if the kid is having some happy times or hard times. And it also comes from the way the kid is communicating with you and sending some messages. And also because here you can, the kid can choose some, emoji to send to you. And well, yeah, for sure, you cannot be sure that it's 100% true. But anyway, you can see the mood of your kid. And you can, well, maybe you can sometimes feel like, oh, baby, are you having some hard times? You can ask. And your kid will be, yeah, mommy, or daddy, I'm not really happy today. So, but if your kid is just staying home without the phone and you're working somewhere, you will be not, you really have no chance to talk to him or her, right? With these watches, all the time, like 24/7, you can contact your kid and your kid as well. Or maybe sometimes it happens, right, when you feel like you need someone close to you. People need people, right? And when your kid is calling you saying, Mom, I really, really love you, I miss you, and I want to, I don't know, I want to spend time with you, you could probably have some short holidays, right? So the watches give you the chance to always keep in touch with your kid, and to keep track on the like how the kid feels. So if everything is fine or not. What else? As I mentioned, the precise satellite positioning, so real-time location, the 2 weeks location history where the kid was, and like all these things you can see. Also the 2 cameras, the back and front, and yeah, which works well. That here you can see it's actually pretty stable, so you won't be worried that the kid is playing like this all the time, right? Even if the kid is playing, it still won't break. So it still works really, really, really okay. So, well, when people are worried sometimes or stuff like that, they're playing like this, hello, hello, and nervous, having some exams or stuff like that. It's still okay with these imoo watches. No problem for that. What else? Also, we can try to introduce you the parental control in the terms of strangers. Yeah, there are some scam calls, or maybe there are some not nice people who are trying to call to your kid. And when you are using your phone, you're using your phone in the app of imoo, you can here you can put some, let's see, they're rejected. Here we go with the reject unknown calls. So actually, here we go. The phone is under the watches are under protection, so only calls from contacts will be received by your kid, and no unknown calls. No one will try to, well, maybe someone will try to call to your kid, but your kid will not receive the call and will not be worried about this. And you will not be worried about this as well, right? Here we go for no record, but if there will be a call, it will be here in the system, so you can see it as well. And it's not like the location for 2 weeks, but this one goes for, let me see, for 30 days, right? So also you don't need to control it all the time, right? You will just go like this, and you know, once a month probably you can see maybe there is some bothering call, like, you know, from the same phone number every day, you know, like 100 I don't know, 100 times and stuff like that. You will maybe, you know, contact the support or your provider to ask what's going on and what happened. So you can see it here as well. Oh, another feature which is really, really important, I believe, is the power on and power off time. You know, some kids are not really nice with going to sleep early or waking up late, or you know, like that. So your kid can sometimes say, "Mommy, Daddy, I'm going to sleep," and, you know, playing some, you know, I don't know, maybe just chatting with the friends. Here you can schedule the power on and power off time. So even if your kid wants to, he or she will have no chance to do that. And well, yeah, it's important for those kids who are not easy to wake up in the morning if they want to play this, like, you know, too late. But you can also like, you know, you can change it every day. Maybe tomorrow is going to be a really, really important day, so you feel like it is really, really important to go to sleep early, and try the kid not to receive any bothering messages and not to have any interruptions. So it works also well. And here we go, find my watch. That works well, right? Some kids are going to, I don't know. Well, since the imoo watches are waterproof, I don't really see any problem for the kid playing even, like, you know, at the beach or somewhere. But sometimes it happens when the kid is just changing the clothes. So when they just take it off and forget, maybe it's gonna be the swimming pool, or I don't know, just the sports area or stadium or whatever. So you can, first of all, you can lock the watch, and you can see where it is. And you can see the latest location. Here we go, for example. It was seen here on the first floor. You can try to find it if you have a chance and you have time now. Maybe, well, I want to believe it was not stolen, so the kid just forgot it somewhere, and you can just pick it up after your work. But just in terms of safety, it works well if you lock the watches first. Then we go with the oh, can we see the fitness app here?
Okay.
So look how cute it is. I really love that the watches in the app are designed cute, but at the same time it's not, you know, exaggerated, like, you know, too cartoon style and stuff. You can see the daily activity. So, well, the kid was not really active today, it's just a minute, and you know, 0 calories burned. But if you want your kid to be on track with some physical activities, because it's really, really important, right? Because, well, our body needs to move, and when you see the record, it works well with most of the people who can see, like, what they are doing every single day. Maybe it's gonna be 5 minutes, yeah, probably 5 minutes, but every day you can see the record here. You can see how the time spent, how many exercises you did, even the step count. Like, you know, a lot of people are focusing on that, and the kids are trying to copy the parents as well. You can see the whole, process of that. And you can maybe discuss it with your kid as well in the evening and share, like, the record from your smartwatches or from your phone. So you can have, oh, you see, I was sitting in the office and I was not so active, and you were so nice, playing at the playground and having fun, which also worked well. Also, there is record for swimming. You can do it as well. So the watches will count that for you. I'm personally a swimming lover, and the kids as well. So for us, it is really, really important that the watches can be used in the water, under the water, and it can help you count the whole process of that, with the calories burned, with the duration of that activity, and it makes you and your kid become closer in some terms. Well, for sure, it's not like their relationship are based on your physical activity checking all the day, right? But it still works really well when you have another common topic with your kid. Also, what I love about the app of the watches is it's that not all of the features that your kids are concerned about and that they know about. So literally, you can see what your kid sent to anyone, and you can see who called to your kid and who your kid called to, but your kid doesn't really know that. Well, as long as you don't give the app to see to your kid. Here we go. There are also some levels of the... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here we go. So, Kate, you can see level 1s. There are some points, friends, contacts. So you can see the ID, the watch number as well here, and the QR code, so you can scan with the app and add as a friend. You can complete basic information about your kid. So the, here we go. It's just complete, but 20%, but still the name, gender, date of birth. It is important for some kids to discuss these kind of things as well, and it is fun when you're, I'm in grade 7, probably not grade 7, but I'm grade 3 and you as well, and we are the same age, we could probably have some fun together. And also, which is important here, is the home address. So if something happens to your kid, well, everyone hopes not, but it could happen, right? So when there is the information about this, and other people who are trying to help your kid can get it, it's gonna work well. Here you can see the friends list, the contacts, which you can manage by yourself. Yeah, the blue one, you can delete the contact if you don't like. I don't know, maybe there are some parents who don't want their kids to be friends with someone they don't like, or maybe there is someone is, bullying the kid, calling at night, or saying like, you got to do my homework, and well, whatever could happen at school, when the kids are having communication and trying to have their personal frames. So literally, you see, for example, this guy, eyes blue, is not really nice to my kids, and I saw the history of their talks, and I want them to stop having any communications, maybe not only at school, or maybe you're not even classmates. So you can just delete the contact, and there will be no communication using the watches anymore, as long as they don't add each other again. But also here you can see this one, requests. It wouldn't be so easy to add friends as long as parents do not confirm that. So when someone wants to add your kid, You open the app, your kid tells you about this. You open the app, you see the request, you can see some information about that person, and you say, oh, I know, this is our new neighbor, little boy, he's really cute and nice, and I want you guys to be friends. So for sure, you just confirm the request. So the kids are becoming friends on their watches, and they can share some pictures and maybe some, sharing who had fun with parents doing the making them Christmas cookies, or having some fun for Easter and trying to find a lot of eggs, sharing the pictures, having video calls, and trying to gather together. All right, what's next? We can also see the here we go with the security guard. So you can get the notification where your kid arrives and leaves a place. So literally, when you can, like this, you can control when the kid leaves the school and how long the kid is on the way from school to home. And if normally it takes 5 minutes, but you can see on the app that the kid left school half an hour earlier, you could probably, and you receive the notification, you could probably be aware that your kid doesn't feel well, or maybe just trying to skip some lessons that he or she doesn't like. And this is going to be a topic of your next talk, right? Also, you can see if the kids spend on the way home more time. Maybe I don't know, you bought new shoes to your kid, and your kid is having some difficult time walking back from school, and it feels maybe shy to tell about that to parents, because mommy or daddy was really happy when these new sneakers were bought. So you can also check this. Well, because there are some kids who are really shy and they do not want to share this kind of information, but it is also really, really important, and it affects the everyday life, right? So here we go. And maybe we can try to make some pictures to see it on the phone?
Okay.
So
You move to take some photo and send to the
So the ice blue, here we go. We take a picture, with this one. Huh? No, I don't want to. So you save the picture and then you go
send. 这个往上，然后。分个，哎，这个是哪个？这个是哪个？这个是谁打电话呢？这个是。
Oh, one moment. So we need to. Oh. So we need to get another one. These watchers are going out from their swimming class. Here we go. It's time for this one. And we are trying to put it there to bye-bye. Have a good swim. Here we go with this one. We want to show you how to take pictures, and so we can see the. So here is the camera, and we take a picture of this one. So maybe the kid will see the new watches, imoo watches, and say, "Mom or Dad, I want it." So we take the picture, we save it, and then we are trying to send it to the parents. Welcome.
Find the background and here can send the words and the left album.
So here we go. We see some, words from the kids, and probably that was hi or hello. We see the picture, and we can also see that it was maybe Z7. Here we go with the picture, and we can also say cool. So the kid will receive it as well, as you can see here. So here the answer from the hello, hello. So here is the message from the kid, and you can try to say, I don't know, hi. We've received it here, and we're having, you know, online communication with the kids. Probably, well, hopefully it doesn't bother the class or the work of a parent. And it still helps you keep in touch. Also, as we go for the next feature of the watches, you can also see how the watches are like this. Yeah, so when the kids are trying to add some friends here, they don't want to have, you know, QR code. They don't want to have like, you know, to scan the QR code, or, you know, like adding the phone number, which works well for the system of these watches. When you can just here choose the option add friends. Here it is. Here we go with the one moment. Add friends. You can tap here, and then you just go like this. No. Oh, so two of them need to open this. Oh, so there is no battery on that watches. Oh, well, I'll show you that later then. So we'll charge it for a moment, and then, but anyway, so I'll just show you how it works. You open here at friends, and then two of the watches, you just bump them, and the kids will automatically add friends, which works really well when they're at school, for example. Oh, so, but what is really, really important, so these watches, you see, still it has battery, right? But there is no SIM card inside, so literally it is not possible for them to add friends. You have to have the SIM card inside the watches. And actually, you can just use the additional card to your phone number. So you don't need to pay, you don't need to buy any, like, you know, like you don't need to contact your provider asking for some, you know, traffic or stuff. All right. Sure. Oh, but also it is important that the watches are having some work on e-privacy app. So it's actually like, you know, there is a certificate that it is also secure, and the information will not be moved to any place that you don't want it to be moved, or you don't want it to be moved. Then we go to the, as we saw here, so here we have some fitness tracking. And as I told you, that there is an option for the kids to open it for the swimming one. Fitness here, but step counts as well, but also for running. You know, this it is important for every kid and every person actually to have some physical activity, and it works well when the kid is having the watches during the PE class, or maybe some, you know, in the evening, or like having going jogging with the parents. So literally you can go running, and here you can set the goal on the app, and you can see if the kid finished that, and If the kid can achieve that, and maybe it's sometimes becomes difficult, or according to this, like if for example you always saw that in the record that your kid was running, maybe 2 kilometers, and it was always fun and fine, and then after that you see that your kid is probably really tired and comes home and saying, oh, I really don't feel well, or maybe even doesn't say because it doesn't want parents to be worried about him or her. You can see here the record, and maybe like during let's say 2 weeks it all was fine, and then after that you see that 2 days in a row your kid is having a difficult times running 2 kilometers, and it's just maybe one, and the speed is not really high. So maybe you can consider talking to your kid, asking what happened. Maybe he's doesn't feel well, or maybe the shoes are not comfortable anymore. So literally you can by controlling this, but not controlling, but by seeing this record, you can try to keep on track, and you can try to be really attentive to your kid and see if something is going on that the kid doesn't really want to share with you. Also here we can see in the app, you can see some the kid can have the emotional track, and every day saying, I'm good, I'm great, I'm not really nice. And you can see it on the app on the phone, and you see, oh baby, why you chose that you're not happy today, what happened, can you share with me? Because sometimes it's like, you can have this at home for sure, like for example the whiteboard where you can see, I'm okay, or I'm happy today, or I'm not really good. And you can see it online when your kid just fills the form using the watches, and you can just see it here and saying, oh, my kid is not happy, maybe my kid is hungry and I need to overwork today, and stuff like that. Also, it will help you to monitor the health, even the heart rate, when it also comes to the fitness one. And here we go for the health. You see the heart rate, and the heart rate was normal, which is good. And here we go, the mood. Kid is in a good mood, was in a good mood on Wednesday. Oh, also there is the comparison with kids of the same age. Well, for some people it is important, I guess. Here we go for positive emotions, and there is the trend as well. So maybe when the exams are coming, the kid will be probably worried, or maybe no, but you can always know that when you see the track on the app. And actually kids, most of the cases, are interested in that, so they will want to share that. They feel okay with filling the form, and for them it's also really fun to see the track and what was going on. And also really important when you want to talk to them and say, oh well, let's see how it was, what made you feel worried, what made you feel happy. Maybe like the kid, like when you can see that the kid was having really happy time on Monday, and let's say I don't know, maybe Saturday, and on Tuesday and Wednesday the kid was just okay, just good. You start to think what was happening on Monday, and then you try to remember that the kid was traveling somewhere, maybe, or maybe you want to make after that when you want to make a surprise and you want your kids feel really great. Maybe that was a horse riding day, or maybe your kid got a new hobby, or maybe that was you went out and played video games with the friends and parents of the friends. So having happy family time. You can also try to see it. It will help you work like that. So there is the track for, you see, even for January, So on January the 7th, the kid mood was, oh yeah, the kid felt also happy and good, and nothing bad happened. So, and it also really nice for those parents who work a lot. So when they want to know what is going on with their kids, but they not always have time for that, and they not always have a chance to talk to the kid a lot. So, but at least they can see it in the system, and maybe some parents are trying to help kid have some time for a lot of favorite hobbies. And when the parents works hard to be able to pay for all of those hobbies, and the kid just keeps track on his watches and says that he is actually happy. When the parent sees this, so the parent can understand that everything was, oh, yeah, everything was fine. But when you see, like, here my kid was not happy on the 13th. So that was March 13th, and the kid, oh, not so hot. So yeah, something happened, and that was, well, maybe there was something that you need to talk about. So what actually affects the mood of person normally, and of the kid as well? You're for sure the kid should wear watches all the time, and when there is some mood changes while the kid is having some exercises, you cannot see any changes, because, well, yeah, for the system it's kind of difficult. But anyway, here we go. So the body temperature actually were information here as well. Well, it is really important for those people living in hot places, or for this, when it is the virus seasons and kids might have all of a sudden have high temperature or fever. You can also see it on the app, and thanks to the imoo watches, you can see if your kid is having fun, and if your kid is fine, and if your kid's health is good, and if your kid is, having normal sports activities. And so, yeah, it helps you always see if physically your kid is okay. And then emotionally and mentally, you can, so what can affect it? It can affect some, chat with friends, and when maybe there is something not really that makes your kid feel not really nice, some information, or some people are telling that, oh, it's not bullying, but maybe the kid can receive some not really nice messages, and which do not make them feel, really happy about that. You can see the chat management here, when it was going on, so how long the kid was chatting, what kind of messages were sent, and how many. And maybe your kid is, spending too much time chatting on the watches, and after that the kid becomes anxious, or maybe tired, or maybe it doesn't really work well on kids doing homework and that stuff. Because, well, most of the cases we're interested in communication with friends, but not doing the homework, right? As long as the homework is not related to communication with friends. Here also you can control bump and add friends if it is there is limits. You can, well, there's option for no limits, and there is also options for restricted use, when you can choose if the kid can bump to watches like this and add friends. So literally like this. So literally you can also control this, and if you don't want your kid to add new friends without your permission, you just stop, and this option will not work, which is also good when you're too worried about your kid, and or your kid is too, too easy to be distracted by communication, or to maybe cannot say no to someone who he does or she doesn't want to become friends with. Here we have friends video. You can see how many minutes were spent on these kind of communications, groups, at friends. So literally the whole chat management is also what you can do. And here, low power mode. So sometimes when it comes that probably your kid is on your way is on his or her way home, and then there is probably the battery is low, you can put this low power mode, so some features will stop working, not really important features, but the location and that stuff will still work well. Here we go for Find My Watch. Yeah, I already introduced that it works well. And all the time when your kid probably forgot somewhere, you can just open and use that, log the watches, and you can see immediately log the watches, and you can see the last location of them. So you could probably go there and pick it up after your work, or maybe someone with your kid can go there, maybe a grandpa who is taking care of him or her. So yeah, also what I really love about the watches is that you don't really need to be, to paying too much attention to who the kid is talking to, because you can see the list. And also your kid is probably going to be more interested in sharing some information with you by sending you a message, but not only saying to you something, because sometimes kids are, they can't really share everything they want to share with you by words, but they can use the phone, in our cases, the watches, to send you a message and say, it's not only about something bad, no, but the rest, some people who are not really into talking, but they still want to share something, or maybe thank you for a really nice, family dinner, when you had time, and when you talk a lot, and when you're enjoying the time together of the whole family. Just in this kind of case, in the evening, your kid can just send you a message saying, Mom or Dad, thank you so much, I really enjoyed our family time, and the dinner was yummy, and I was really, 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 calm, and I felt happy, but I just couldn't say that to you. And when the kid goes to sleep as well, after sending the message, and when you before you go to sleep, you see this on the app, and you could probably feel that your family is doing okay. And thanks to imoo watches, you can understand that your communication with your kid is still keep going well. So yeah, it helps you not only stay connected with your kid in those cases when it is important, like on the way from school or to school, or to the when the kid is having some sports activities, but also when it is about your emotions, and when it is about your family time, and when it is about something that's going on the kid's mind. but not only when it is about the location. So it literally doesn't work only on GPS. It works on the whole activity and whole, like, including the emotional one. So your kids literally can explore more ways to communicate with parents, to talk to the parents, to share with parents and friends for sure. Not only, well, it's not only about communication with parents, right? It's also about communication with friends, and then when you are using the phone, you are trying to call and to share something with your friends, and this is always goes with good emotions. So literally, when I told that the watches were created with the concept of love, I really meant that. So the founder of the company, of the brand, he really, really, really wanted to take care of the kid. And hello, welcome. So he literally used his whole love and care while creating this with his friends, actually, also electronic engineers. They did this so the kid would be able to feel like connected with parents and friends, and just sending some messages as I showed you, sending some photos, sharing that stuff. Because it's fun to play this, right? But it is also really nice to see that your parents are supporting you when they see like something, oh cool, or thank you for sharing, or you're really, really nice, or sending you some emojis like happy one. So literally what impressed me about the concept of the brand is that it's not only about the location, the physical activity, the step count. It's also about such important things as heart rate, as mood board, so when you see like everything is going good or not, and also about being able to share your life with, and also parents. I just told you a lot about the kids sharing with parents, right? But parents also can share a lot with kids, like in taking some pictures and photos, and for example, to take the picture of another, oh yeah, low battery, sorry, maybe I'll show you that later. So yeah, anyway, when when the kid receives a message from the parents, and for example, the kid is really interested in some, I don't know, the boys or a girl, whatever, interested in cars, and the parents saw a very nice car, the beautiful one, goes there. Like the first thought would be, I want to share this with my kid, right? So literally can take the picture and send it to the watchers, so the kid could receive the message, to open it, to see. So like we see the emoji just now that we just sent, and to be, wow, my mom or my dad really take care of me and want to share with me something. Also, well, sometimes as you can see here, it probably would be not really comfortable to type, or maybe sometimes it is. Maybe your kid is 5 years old and doesn't really know how to type and how to spell the words. There is also an option for the voice, so you can literally choose, well, first ABC, whatever, send. You can hold the button, tap here, hold the button and talk. And after that, so the message will be sent, the voice message. So having, mommy, I'm so happy, or mommy, I want to have some, chocolate for dessert today. It works really, really well with those kids who are still little, who do not go to school, who spend a lot of time outside of home, or maybe the parents are working too much, but they still have the chance to communicate with the parents, and to share with them everything. And also, you know, when we feel really emotional, we start to, you know, for example, I just saw whatever it could be. I'm really interested in YouTube shows, and I just saw my favorite blogger, and he or she just said hello to me and said me that I'm a cute kid, and for sure I would want to share this with my parents. And if I will try to type this "hello mom," and then it's gonna be like, you know, too slow, right? And after that you'd feel like, oh, I already don't want to share this because I'm either too excited to type this, or I'm feeling like it bothers me to type this so slow. So if I want to share the emotions and I want to show how happy I am, it would be a good choice to either have a call, video call again, yes, showing how happy I am, showing the nice smile, and also to send a voice message saying, I am so excited and happy, mom. So it also makes our life easier, and it's good for parents and it's good for kids. They go, well, you know, some kids are not really happy about things that make their life too difficult, which is not about the watches. These are working so well. So if you can make something easier, you do this, right? And if you can send the voice message, you just send the voice message. And if you know that you're, for example, having, you know, fun time in a summer camp, you want to share that with your parents and show the you know, the football game, how exciting it is, you can just try to do this. You use your back camera, you call to your parents and saying, hey mom, so here I am. You switch the camera to show yourself, and after that you switch the camera and you show to show them the game going on there. So literally it's would be easier for them to like to share, not because, no, let's see, it's not, let's be honest, it's not gonna be okay if you are using like watches like this, and when you need to call to someone you just need to use it like this, hello. No, it's not gonna work, right? So which was really important for imoo, for brand developers to be able to do like this. So you can literally flip this. When you call, you don't need to try to do it like this, right? And when you want to show something going on there, and if there was no back camera, you would need to do like this, right? Which is not comfortable, right? Isn't it? So you are trying to, so when the brand tried to make it better, so they literally did the back camera, so the dual camera, so you can use two of them, the front and the back, at the same during the same call, show to everyone, maybe to not only the parents, actually, maybe some friends or maybe some cousins living in another city, showing what, or maybe so, like, you know, especially it goes well with the Christmas gifts. So, you know, Christmas morning you open the gifts and you want to share with everyone. So, well, everyone remembers that feeling, right? You can understand how your kid is excited about that and wants to share that with the friends and the family members, using the, and sometimes it can be, oh mom, can you give me your phone? I want to take a picture, I want to call. And it is not really nice, right? And it's not really convenient, but if the kid has the imoo watches, no problem. Well, so he or she can call everyone. Well, yeah, as long as you confirm the contact list. And video calls as well, in just calls, and showing some pictures and sending the pictures taking the pictures as well. But can we make the video
Okay.
to call? Oh, can you please help me? 没电了。
没电了，去拿充电宝。充电宝。
So we can use the power bank to charge the phone and to show you how it works when you are trying to record the video to your, I don't know, to someone. So it's gonna be more comfortable. One moment, please. Stay tuned. Thank you. So one moment, we will see the phone charging. Here we go. I'm a watch phone. There it is. And we here we go. This is how the way the app looks like. Just open it, and you can also see that there is there are 4 notifications. Oh, not 4. Yeah, 4 chats here. 4 notifications from the ice blue. Probably that's the, well, you can state any name for your kid. Here you open this and you see so wherever your kid sent you the voice message and saying hello and all that, sharing the pictures, the videos. You can, yeah, as I told you, that when you see something nice and you want to share with your kid, you just you just send the picture and see, for example, yeah, you just went to the store and you want to present the new gift for like to your kid, and you go there, you take a picture and you say, hey baby, which one do you like more? So when the kid receives the message, and literally you doesn't need to go to with you together somewhere, right? Not everyone loves shopping, even for the things that you like. So the kid receives immediately receives the message, opens it as well, and sees, wow, there are so many watches I love, and there are so many colors, and I would probably love the silver one. And mama want to choose this. Literally, after seeing the picture, the kid says, I love this, and sends the so the kid sends the message saying that he or she is really excited about that. Love this. So, how to make the space? Space. Oh. Or maybe the kid can send you one by one. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Keyboard and
okay.
Space.
So for the space, we just found, we just go for the alphabet, right? Love, then we go this love it. So yeah, even for adults, sometimes it comes that it is really slow. It's easier to use the voice message, right? Just hold the button and send anything you want, saying like that. Hello, mom, I love the silver one. So immediately the parent receives that. And, you know, showing the, showing like this, sending the message, having that, so where is the camera? One moment here, camera. And the kid is saying, Mom, I just saw a nice phone. I want you to have it I don't know, when I grow up, I will give you this gift. I'll give you this as a gift, so you can see if you love this or not. But so here we go. Oh, also there is an album here, so actually, oh, okay, the memories, there should be enough memory so you can see the baby took nice picture somewhere. So literally you see, like, they're having fun on the playground, and then just, some animals. Maybe that was the farm day when they went somewhere on a field trip with the school or kindergarten. So there is a chance to share that with your classmates on the group. And then after that to send it to your parents and to your friends from, not from the class, but from another place. Maybe you met at the summer camp, or when you were traveling abroad, or maybe you live, for, let's say, in Germany, but your friend lives in, I don't know, in Korea, so it's like the whole world away, and you can share everything that you consider to be interesting and nice, just using the watches, taking some photos and videos, sending to them. And also their parents can help them save this to the computer, or even to print some photos, because using the app they can just copy the photo and to their phone memory, so you can save it. Oh, here we go. You can save everything, and after that you just try to, I don't know, if the kid wants the printed version of the photo, you just go and print it, or just save to the computer. So you shouldn't be worried that the pictures that the kid, or the videos that the kid is making, is gonna be stored on the watches only. No, there is always a way to take it out. Otherwise, it's going to be really sad when there is a memorable picture and you really can't see it later. And for kids, sometimes it's really, really important, right? To keep memory. When we grow up, we really want to see the childhood memories from us, right? And so we won't keep the watches forever, right? They're good, they're really good, but we won't keep it for our whole life. But we still want to keep memories, right? And maybe the parent could take a picture of a kid with the favorite watches, and then print it or keep it in the electronic album. And after that, the kid will be, oh, I remember when I used the watches to, to bump like that, to add friends like that, or when I was having some fun with I don't know, at the beach, when we were having time, finding some seashells, or we just saw a starfish or whatever. So all of these will be stored not only on the watches, but also can be transferred to a phone or to a computer. And after that, help everyone to have that. Oh, these watches, once again, are Z7. So the latest version. Because, well, the brand itself is pretty, young. It was, launched in 2015. So for the long distance, it's just, 10 years, not really long period. But for the electronic devices, this is a long period, right? So literally you can understand if the brand keeps on track for such a long time, and then it works really well and people love it and kids love it, which is really, really important, and parents love it because it gives parents a lot of choices to use the phone, to use the watches in the phone to not only contact to the kid, but also have some information about life, like, the sports activities, or like some even health monitoring, like heart rate, or some temperature, or even emotional stability, or emotional changes of your kid. So literally during these 10 years, the imoo watches became really not only popular, but also people just love it for being always good. It takes a lot of good stuff into the lives of people, not only parents and not only kids, for everyone. So you can, in modern world, it is important to keep in touch and to, well, it would be not so easy to communicate if the kid doesn't have the chance to use the phone, right, to send the pictures and to say anything, and even to fill the form of emotions, having I'm happy today, I'm not happy today. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Also, like another thing is that having the watches won't make you feel, you want your kid feel tired, because they're not really heavy. So as I already mentioned, the watches are suitable for kids from 5 to maybe 12 years old. And well, for sure, the one who is 12 is not the same size, right? So with the one who is 5, still the watches are created like this, so you can use it, and it will be comfortable to wear at any age. And if you're a little kid, or if you're almost a teenager, it still will look well on your hand, and on your wrist, and it also won't bother you too much during the day, or at least when you're at school or whatever. So you can take them, well, not you, but your kid, or maybe you as well, who knows. Yeah, I personally know some parents who are in love with imoo, so they use them as well, because it helps them. Well, they don't really need a lot of other options. They just need to be able to contact their kid, and to count the steps, or maybe go jogging and have some record of that. And it works well when you want to share it with your kid in the same system. So literally not you, but them, they're using this. I know a couple of parents like that, and the kids feel really involved, and they're like, my parents are so cool, they're using imoo as well. So, and I am so cool because imoo is used by adults, and I can be also related to this as well. So literally, it's all about connection between parents and kids, which is possible thanks to imoo watches. Yeah, so no matter if the kid is far away from home, having fun time, hopefully, in summer camp or winter camp or whatever camp, or going abroad, but also when they are just staying with parents as well, maybe they could go jogging together. And then they can see the track on the app, so where exactly they went, and then you can see the distance, the record. Well, where is it? One moment. Oh, where is the running track? Yeah, but not here. Oh, but oh, well, the kid was swimming only today. But anyway, let's see. The As we just saw, for example, Thursday, maybe they went there together. Let's say dad and son or daughter, they went together, and both of them used imoo watches, and then they can see on the app, they can see the track of their way and see how different was the heart rate, how different was the speed. They compare it, and they have, well, it's not like someone wants to be better than the other one, but it's like they want to just compare, not just have the, say the dad would say, you're so slow, or the kid would be, oh daddy, you are moving too fast, or again too slow. They can just see how they went. And maybe next time when they see it like this, they could see, oh, there is a building that I want to see, or the stadium. So literally they can go there and change the route for the next time. So it works not only like a GPS tracking, but also like a map. When you see, oh, you see we just moved here, this way was actually pretty straight for them, right? At that time. And then at the end they went to the place close to the stadium, or maybe they were just planning to run there for the next time, or have some other exercise and activities. And you see like the time when they arrived at the destination and completed their travel for that day. Or maybe they can see, oh, I actually really want to see what's going on like in this park, and if the park is nice, or maybe I don't know, there are some nice ducks or other animals. But this way was pretty straight, wasn't it? Right?
Mm-hmm.
You see, this way was pretty straight, wasn't it?
Yeah, metro.
Oh, they took the subway, right?
Mm.
Oh, yeah, so literally that was probably the way from home to the stadium, which they didn't really want to, to go by walk or to run. They just took the subway and arrived at the place where they can exercise and have some fun together, which really, well, yeah. I wouldn't say taking the subway is fitness activity, to be honest. But then when they arrive here, they can also start to open the feature of fitness, because this is just the track of GPS. They can open fitness and then say that they started the activity, and see how many calories were burned, and how many steps were done, and what else. They also can see the duration of the activity, and all that is thanks to imoo watches. After that, they can also see because of thanks to the app and thanks to the watches, they can also see how long they spent on the way to the stadium. As we just saw, the way was they took the metro, and when they were on the bus, or sorry, on the train, they could actually count the time as well, because well, yeah, in modern life we don't really have a lot of free time, right? We need to count everything, including the time spent on commuting. So thanks to the imoo watches, they could see that as well. And maybe like in order not to be late for their training, or maybe there is going to be a personal training or whatever, group training, so they can see this. Well, for example, it happened today, and then now we are at the stadium, and we will go home, and after that in the evening, me and my dad, or you know, me and my daughter, we will check how long it took for us to get there. And it's also a nice way to communicate with kid again, because you can ask your kid. It's not like only you're telling the information. It's like you're listening to what the kid is sharing with you. like watching it on the watches, and then maybe you can even give the phone with the app to the kid, and the kid will also learn how to share information, how to say something, or maybe like, you know, the kid went there with father and came back home and want to share with mommy, saying, hey mommy, look, we took this way, we took 25 minutes right on the subway, and after that we had 15 minutes by warm up, and then we swam for half an hour, and then we went jogging, and actually look, the dead heart rate was higher than mine, so I'm actually more healthy than he is. And then after that we went to have some, I don't know, probably some desserts or whatever. So they went to cafeteria and had dinner outside of home, and I really love that. So literally the kid can share everything thanks to the app, and thanks to the location. The feature of location also can be nice in terms of when the kid probably crosses something really that he is interested in, and maybe a park, and doesn't know the name of that place, but can show it, or maybe come back home in the evening and show, hey dad, I just crossed a really nice new park and I want to go there to play. So we can probably see the opening hours, and then just show it on the app, saying here it is or there it is. So they just wouldn't go there when it is closed, and they will check it online after that, which works also well, isn't it? Also, since we live in, like, really fast changing world, sometimes the way to school or the way back home from school, which used to be really safe for the past few years, it can become dangerous, not because of strangers, not because of bad people or something, but maybe there is gonna be a new park, or maybe a new shopping center people are trying to build there, and it's not always safe to let the kid go through that area alone, right? Or to cross that area. So when you see the way that your kid made from school, and well, sometimes kids could think, oh, nothing could happen, I'm okay, I will just stay, I will just keep using the way that I used, no one will know. Actually, parents will know, and they can see on the app that the kid is actually keeps going on pretty dangerous way, and then, well, near the construction everything can happen, right? And every parent wants to protect the kids, so for them it would be easier to check the track and to have a talk with the kids, or maybe if there is a chance to take kid to school for, like, for that period of time. So literally our life can be less dangerous for sure. Also, let's see, how come you can see the screen, so there is information about time now, day of the week, date, battery. So when you see that, probably it's gonna be charging time tonight, because it's just 25% left, and if we want it to work well tomorrow for the whole day, we'll need to charge it. Also, look here, we have option for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, even the torch, lightning pattern here. So maybe the kid wants to use it at night to, oh, there's also the blinking pattern as well. Then we go, there is, what do I have choice for? Oh, here are the contacts for everyone. Oh, and there is even the, how are you? Nice to meet you. though, so we can see the moments all the time. Here we go for the video, for camera, for album. From album you can choose everything. Some emojis as well here. Here we go. For here, with you can earn some points. Not your kid can earn some points by having some activities. And here we go for our energy. How to get more energy. What you need to do. So all the kids love to play this, and then there are rules as well. How to get this, and they can have some competitions together when they're on the playground and they're tired and want to have some rest, so they can have some fun with the watches, which is also pretty nice. So they always have some common topics, and they don't need to, you know, just when they're running, they're tired, and then they can use their watches to have another communication level. So here we go for fitness, for example. Yeah, also you can say exercise now, so there will be the, I don't know. Oh, even sit-ups, you see. So if the kid is doing sit-ups and then you start 30, you can just do it. Oh, the minimum volume is 30. But I guess if the kid just starts doing this, maybe it could be, you know, starting with 10 or 20 or whatever. But you can change it anyway. Then you go for start. Okay. So yeah, you need to wear it correctly as well. So on your wrist like this, and then it will go well. You start, you get ready. Here we go, start. Continue, and then you go the sit-up, or well, it will count the sit-ups if you do them. Not like me right now. But then you, after the exercise is finished, you just you can also control the volume. The music is on, so it works well and it gives you some more energy. Then you just stop it. Now you can choose the next one. Especially it works well. The kids love skipping, right? The jump rope, and for them it's fun. And this is also a really nice physical activity that helps the kid keep the energy level high. And here, 3, 2, 1, start. Here is the music. How to make the volume higher? 听不到音乐。Oh. So here you can hear the music, which also can give the kids some, you know, emotions and some energy to keep skipping, because sometimes when we are tired and we feel like, you know, here we have, you know, 200, and after doing, you know, let's say 100, the kid can feel, oh, it's either boring or I'm too tired. But when you hear the music, you feel like, oh, I can keep going, which also is really nice. I mean, I personally is that kind of person who loves doing something with music, and I know a lot of kids who are the same. They love this. Also, another option is for the kids who love taking pictures. There is the sticker cam. So when they can, like, you know, choose everything that they want to, like, either like this or like this. And it is also really cute, isn't it? I love my mom. So taking the picture, sending to the mom with so many nice stickers. And, well, it's not so boring as taking normal picture, right? That we already know. Also, if you want your kids to be more responsible, there is an option for alarm. You have the alarm, you just, the kid set it by himself or by herself, choosing the time. Let's say add a new alarm, it's gonna be, for example, at 6 o'clock, 48 minutes. You confirm this, you repeat it or not once, or maybe every Tuesday, and then confirm. This kid will be able to go to, for example, and prepare for some, prepare his school bag for tomorrow. So literally, the responsibility of the kid will also rise, and responsibility is also a part of freedom, right? So when your kid is probably, let's say, 8 years old, and it is already really important to be able to, for him or her to do it by himself. So here we go for another option is so-called stopwatch. Yeah, also really works well when they need to do some physical activities, and or maybe it goes well for those who just learn how to read, and the kids love to have some competitions who can read faster, so they use the stopwatch, and then they read the little, I don't know, I wouldn't say article, but yeah, maybe the little story or the little paragraph, and then they compare who spent, I don't know, 10 seconds on that and who spent a minute, and also they have some, fun time with that. Or maybe there is some homework also related to time, and when you need to use the stopwatch, when, for example, the teacher asks you to think about something for, I don't know, for half a minute, and then write a story or write a paragraph, or create a little fairy tale, whatever. So anyway, this option, it's something that is really important, like stopwatch, but you never think of this like when you have it, you always are happy about this, right? But when you, and maybe not always even happy, maybe sometimes you don't even think about this, but then when all of a sudden you need this and you don't have it, it makes your life not so comfortable, right? So imoo developers, they thought about this and they add this option to the watches, so the kid would have it as well. Here the kid can check the storage as well, because, well, there are some people who really love taking pictures, as I do, for example, and also it goes that, well, here 1.1 GB is used, and it goes also like when you're trying to make your kid being responsible for something. So here are the watches of the kid. So the kid is responsible for the stuff inside, right? And if there is like, no storage, the kid goes to the parents or to mom or dad, to grandma and grandpa, and says, well, I feel like I need your help. I need to clear the storage. I want to put all of my pictures from the watches to the computer or to the phone. So the kid can also control it by himself. Also, as we go for AI scanner, it is important in modern world, right? And also, so thanks to the back camera, the kid can just open this like that, go for AI scanners, then scan something, and then tap to identify what it is actually. So here we go. It is identify 100% that this is mobile phone, right? So maybe there are some things that are, here we go with this one. We can check what it is. Here, identify. There we go. So, and it also says that this is mobile phone. Similarity 60%, but yeah, maybe this AI is tired today, working for the whole day. So here we go, the little duckling, tap to identify, and we can see what it is. Toy. Yeah, and it, as you probably didn't hear, but it also says that this is the toy for those kids who cannot read yet. Maybe they also, it works for those kids who are learning another language. So maybe there, so maybe there is someone who, you need to go there. Maybe there is someone who is trying to learn, English, for example, or whatever, and trying to learn how to say these words. So you can use the AI scanner to just use the back camera. You just kind of, you can use the back camera. You just trying to find somewhere where what you want to take a picture of, and to learn how it is called in another language. Also works well, right? Then we have what else can be introduced about this? The watches are actually, it couldn't, well, sometimes it happens when the watches are becoming too hot, or the kid or even adult doesn't feel okay with this, and I would personally be scared if it happens, because I want this to affect my child's health. It never happens with imoo, so the quality is really, really good, and it had a lot of really strict quality controls. So when they try to, they always try to make it better, but when they created the watches 10 years ago, they did it really well. They spend a lot of time on controlling the materials used and the way it works, and if there's something could be happen, because mainly the kids are using this, right? No one wants to have some accidents happens to the kid, especially when it is related just to watches, and the device that originally should be good and should be of a help. So imoo, they really focused on quality. Again, the idea and the concept of the brand is not about selling stuff. It's not about earning a lot of money. It's not about, lying to people how great the watches are. It all started with the father who loved his son. So every loving father, every caring father and mother as well would want the best for the kid, right? And for the kid's health, for sure. So everyone will try to do it as best as could. And imoo in this case worked really well. So there should be no worries about anything that could affect the health of the kid, because the watches are really secure and the quality is really good. So literally no one can be affected by them. And also you can use it underwater and never be worried that something might happen, or it still works the same as not in water. No problem, you directly use it. So here the screen is fine, and then you can send messages, you can call again, and even if it is inside the water, so maybe someone's having diving with them, so it all goes okay. I see it over there. Also, what else can be said about the watches? When you are trying to, there are so many toys, and there are so many, board games, and there are so, a lot of things that you can present to your kid, right? Sometimes you want, you don't want to spoil your kid, right? But you want to give the best. And I believe that imoo watches are really, this would be the perfect gift for a kid, and because it can take them, like, bring a lot of opportunities for them to make friends using electronic devices, right? When they bump them just like this. And it was also fun, isn't it? So running, and I personally saw some kids who are trying to, oh, what if I just bump once? Will the friend be added or not, or maybe twice or whatever? Maybe we can go far and run to each other, bump into each other and stuff. So it takes a lot of fun. Also, the kid can have add friends by himself if the parents allow in the app. Once again, the kid can use the watches to count the steps, and then it could be like every day, routine in the evening after dinner to discuss with parents who made 10,000 steps a day, or how many calories burned, or the how many kilometers walked. Also, it is really nice that using the watches, kid can take pictures not only with the front camera but with the back one as well, and share those pictures with the people he or she loves, and the friends, the classmates again, or maybe they were learning something about again, the little ducks. And then the kid went for a walk on weekend with parents and saw a lot of ducks in the park. So the kid could take a picture and send it to the group, where the teacher can be added as well. So they can discuss it and say, oh, you look cool, I saw them and they're really nice, as our biology teacher told us. So they can, the watches can be used for, studying, well, some kind of studying as well, when after learning they just go to or maybe it's gonna be a field trip where discuss this, they take pictures, they share together. After that, during the class, they can discuss already things that they saw, not only reading the books. And also watches can help kids keep in touch with parents when the parents are, maybe some parents are on business trip, or maybe the kid is traveling to summer camp or to abroad, so they can always keep in touch. At the same time, these watches are nice to play, right? And they are nice, they're still the smart devices, so they are a good way, they give the good way to communicate and to help modern world, and it helps them to be close to each other. For example, some cousins who are living in different cities, when they're far away, or just calling your favorite granny saying, hi, I love you, and I want to see you for Christmas, and I will go there. So literally, imoo watches not only about watches. It's about emotions, it's about love, it's about family, about friends, and for sure about all the things we want to have in the modern world. When you count on the tracking, when you want to find the location of your kid, when you want to see how long does it take for the kid to go from the school back home, and when you see where your kid actually went. So you're trying to get everything that happens in the life of your kid without too much control, without too much questions like, where are you? Why did it take so long? Why did you choose that way, or how did you go? So there are some questions that can be answered without bothering your kid. So in fact, you can use the watches for two ways in your life. The first one is for having some control and at the same time care, but for a kid. But when you see the emotional, for example, stability, and when you see the mood stuff. And another one is for sure is the practical way, and the way to see where the kid is, and where he went, and how was the heart rate when the kid was jogging. So I personally believe, and a lot of parents from all over the world believe, that imoo watches are, must-have device for the kid, and it makes the life of families much better. So maybe. Hmm?
No, actually.
Okay, so yeah, we'll finish with the phrase that imoo is created with love and for loved ones, and using it not for controlling but for care. And every caring parent would want to present this nice gift to the kid, I believe so. And the kid would be happy to receive this gift. I personally know a lot of kids who are saying, I want to have the new imoo watches, or not the new, but maybe the kid doesn't still have it because the classmate has and my cousin has it, and they really love it, and they love the camera and the sticker camera and all of the, and even the alarm option, which is important for kids who are starting to be responsible for their life. So it is really important, and when they can choose the color for them and probably feel happy about being able to stay close to the parents as well, to the adults from the family, and to their classmates. Like, we are using our phones and the kids are using watches, which is fine and fun. Yeah. So this is it. Thank you.
Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. Hope you buy the imoo for your kid and your kid enjoys it.